Hi, Bola.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing today?
I'm well, thank you. How are you?
Very good. I just had Jamie start practicing her blowouts on me. You'll meet her in just a second.
Okay. Is this a dummy hair?
Yep,
Hair?
this is a mannequin.
Okay.
So I'm going to show you exactly how I remove these keratin extensions. These
Mm.
Jamie actually installed. So
Oh,
they're
okay.
a little bit, quite a bit bigger than what we really want to see.
Okay.
When we're looking at K-tip extensions, we want them to be pretty indetectable. We want them to be about that size, no bigger than 10 millimeters.
So that the comb runs through it easily,
Yeah,
seamless.
the comb can brush through it, but also I tell my clients like, yes, you can brush over it, but I would rather them just manually separate them.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to use this remover here.
What's it called?
This is called the Professional Hair Extension Release Spray by Bellamy for tape-ins and keratin.
Okay. Yes, okay. We know your products are from Bellamy.
Most of them, yes, but I do also special order items as well.
Oh, okay. What about lashes? Are they from Bellamy as well?
No, they are not.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just gonna do a couple sprays here. Can you see it pretty well?
Yes, yes.
And then I'm gonna clamp, and you can see the ridges here. This is
Mm-hmm.
what helps it break down pretty easily. So we're gonna really put our palm into it. When I'm pressing in, my whole palm is pushing
Mm-hmm.
because sometimes people will just do a couple and they think that that's enough. But
Mm-hmm.
really, you need to break it down so much that the hair just slides out.
Oh,
Like that way, your client can't feel anything when it comes out. So you'll
okay.
see I grab the root here where the natural
Mm-hmm.
hair is,
Mm-hmm.
gently tug,
Oh, look at that.
no breakage.
Yeah. Do you charge for removal as well?
Yes, but
Okay.
many of the transformations that I've been doing, I've recently included removal because I didn't want them going somewhere else. So I
Oh,
just included it in the full price.
okay.
Because if someone else does the removal, there's a
Mm-hmm.
chance they're going to say your extension work was bad because
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
they did
Because
a
you
bad
want to win
removal.
over your customer.
What was that?
So they'll probably criticize your work and say your extension was bad because they want to win over your clients.
Exactly. Exactly. So anywhere you see keratin, even if like let's say your first couple K-tips are just because this
Mm.
will happen too, like where the hair comes out and the keratin is stuck on the hair.
Oh,
So
okay.
that just means we need to keep breaking that keratin down. This is even a little more rough than I would have liked to have been. I would have liked to have broken that down even more.
Mm-hmm.
So you can still see there's some keratin here. We want to just gently work that with our fingernails.
And just pull that out.
Yes, but we really want to be mindful that the client can't feel what we're doing. So that's why we always want to hold at the root whenever we're doing something like that.
Oh, makes a lot of sense.
A lot of people, like, it's just a little easy, simple step that so many people miss.
Right.
This one was really, really easy to break down. You can see that I put a little bit more alcohol on it though. That one just slid right out. Bola, I also want you to meet Jamie. Jamie, come on over here.
Hi, Jamie. I've heard Jamie, Jamie,
Excuse me.
Jamie, Jamie,
Hi, Bola. How
Jamie.
are you?
It's nice to
Nice
put
to
a
meet
face to
you.
Jamie. Hi, Jamie.
Hi there. Nice to meet
How's it
you.
going?
Very good. How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Good.
Nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you.
Okay, thank you. So you can see this pretty good. There we go.
And I like this mannequin. It looks as real, as close to human hair as possible.
Yes, yes. And I was thinking too, once we start hitting some of these goals that we have as far as
Mm-hmm.
income goes,
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking once you're proficient in sales, I'll feel confident to get you this exact mannequin right at the 4,000 mark. That
Mm-hmm.
way you're not investing in something that you're not able to sell.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because I actually invested in this course way before I was able to sell.
Oh, and how did that work out?
It was very difficult for a long time.
Oh,
But at the same time, it kept me doing hair. Like I did way more hair than probably most
mm,
people do because it's like you have to do more and get paid less because you're not a proficient salesperson.
professional, yeah.
And I never want to go back to that.
I agree.
So we're breaking this down again. You can see this is one of the curly ones.
Mm-hmm.
I actually permed this hair myself, but you can order curly hair like this. You just
Okay.
can't order this curly of hair from Bellamy. They
Okay.
don't have that curly yet.
Okay.
But for you, do you think that you're going to have a lot of textured hair clients?
I could. Actually, I could. Yeah.
Because if you do, texture matching will be challenging at first
Mm.
because everyone's texture is so unique. But what we could do is if you can give me examples of the type of people that you will be working with,
Mm-hmm.
we could talk to some manufacturers and get you a specific color ring with specific textures so that you can actually show your clients the textures that you have to
Okay.
offer.
Okay.
And is that hairspray you were spraying on that?
Yep, I just sprayed the hairspray just to make my section a little cleaner because now that we took out these K-tips, I'm going to actually teach you how to install a weft. See how this is nice and tight?
Mhm.
Kind of got to maneuver the clip before you really can feel that tightness. Sectioning takes the most amount of time for people, but once you get it, you got it. So now that I have this clean line, I'm gonna take it down less than a half inch. I would say more like the 10, 12 millimeter mark. So this is about what I'm comfortable with sandwiching. So now that I've got this section out, I don't want to waste time. So what I'm going to do is put a clip right under it to keep it clean while I'm using my hands for other things. I prepared this. It has all the beads on it. It's challenging at first to think of the prep work, but once you think of the prep work, you'll actually be able to go right into your job rather than where's all my stuff?
That's a cheat code. I love it.
Yes. So you can see the baby hairs wanting to come. We're going to make sure those baby hairs get out because that's what can cause tension. when I'm clamping this bead, there is a technique to it. So I pull it up to where it would be tight, but then I pull it down and I pull it out slightly. That way there's a little pocket for the hair extension to sit under. So there's a little pocket right here that the hair extension weft will be able to sit right underneath. You can see the bead is straight down instead of out, because I'm going to show you what it looks like when someone does it wrong. And I'm going to show you what it looks like when it's really pulling and heavy tension on the hair. So now that I'm going for this next section, I'm taking the tip of my comb, drawing a line straight down, moving it out of the way. You can see these gotta go. I pull my loop through, push the bead up. So if this is all the client had, if this is all the hair the client had, this wouldn't be enough hair. You see how you can see the scalp? Is it close enough? Get a little closer just so you can see.
Yes, I can see it now.
So we're gonna do this because it's a mannequin, not a human, but we would need more density. I almost wouldn't recommend this method for someone who had that light of density. So I'm gonna show you how I would do this if I did it wrong. So I'm clipping. You see how the bead is almost coming out slightly? Or is it tough to see?
Yeah, I can see it.
So there's extreme tension on this bottom hair
Yeah,
versus
I
this
see
one can
that.
go up and down and to the side a little bit. This one
Yeah,
is like
yeah.
too tight. So now I'm gonna loosen it up and show you how to create that pocket again. So we can go up to feel what that feels like, but then we go down and turn out just slightly. And now we're ready to be able to put that extension underneath. So we're gonna repeat this. Let's see if we can see how far we wanna go. That way you can measure it. So we'll repeat this to about here. And also I wanted to show you the difference. This is an infinity weft, where it's very nice and thin. It's gonna be very comfortable for the client. This is an old volume weft. So the difference with this is it has these beard hairs. These cause itching at the scalp. But this is all we used to have around 2020 and before. But the infinity wefts came out shortly after and people were a lot happier with their installs. This is still available, but if you want the thickness that a volume weft would give, I would get more infinity wefts for comfort. Do you have any questions about the infinity wefts?
No, not yet.
So to make this quick, I just draw one straight line down, tuck the hair out of the way, pull the hair through the loop, slide the bead up, and if you notice that hair starts coming up underneath, just pull the hairs this way. It'll straighten it back out. So raise it up, bring it out slightly, and clamp. You can stick something under there, that's what you want. And then this hair will start to almost drape down. You want to clip it up out of the way so it looks that much more clean. Making sure this is nice and clean. Draw a line down, draw a line across. Look underneath to make sure it's straight across. Once that's done, you can pull your loop. This is gonna really be the part that feels like it takes a long time at first. This is where it starts to feel tedious. But this detail work is exactly what's going to keep your clients coming back. So you could see my mannequin head was really bobbing around, so I just tightened it.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of the best mannequin stands I've ever had, and I've been through a lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, some of them you attach to a counter, and unfortunately, it just doesn't stay hooked very well.
The hair is so close to human hair. Looks just like human hair.
Will you repeat that for me?
The hair, it looks just like human hair.
I'm so glad. So I have more duckbill clips close by. I like these because they're so thin and close to the scalp. I'm going to take another section straight down. Move the hair to the side. You can also keep this around your wrist so you don't lose it in your pile of hair. Then it's just like a trick to keep things clean and quick.
And organized.
And organized, yes. Slide that right up. If you see any baby hairs coming in that you don't want clamped, move them and tuck them in the clip. So we go all the way up, come down, and out slightly, and then clamp. So go ahead and take a little note of that because that's really important for tension.
Okay.
And tell me what you write down so I know if it's coming out right.
Okay.
I'm getting this flyaway out, and you'll know in your mind if these flyaways are in the wrong place because you shouldn't see any hair in the square. So if you see one little line coming down in the square, that means it needs to get tucked away. Like imagine, with braiding, when you
Mm-hmm.
draw lines, you want them to be so clean. If you see one
Mm-hmm.
little guy and it's
Yeah.
moved.
And what's this thing called? The black
The black beads.
mm-hmm.
So this method that we're working on right now, it could be used for flat wefts, infinity wefts, or hybrid wefts. And when I said infinity, I also meant seamless.
Mm-hmm.
Infinity is the type of extension.
Mm-hmm.
Seamless means that you're not going to see the beads on top or underneath.
Oh.
So I go to move this bead all the way up, then I pull it down slightly, turn it out, and clamp for a pocket.
So is that just like a keratin bead?
This actually is not keratin. This is like a silicone bead. So there's silicone inside the bead, which makes it a little more gentle on the hair when it closes because the bead is metal. But with the hair
Oh.
sandwiched on top and underneath, the client is not going to feel any metal. unless of course a bead starts to slip.
And I'm sure it's the metal that helps it stay together when you clamp it down.
Yes, with the silicone, yes. You want beads with silicone for this method.
So I wrote down, take the hair, portion a good amount, remove flyaways, then tuck the bead in all the way up, down slightly, and then clamp.
So, yep, you said tuck it all the way up to where
Tuck it all the way up,
with
then
the
down
pen.
slightly and clamp. What?
Yes, so you were right, all the way up. Sorry, I'm just making sure these flyaways are out of the way. So yes, all the way up. Then what did you say?
Down slightly
Down
and then
slightly.
clamp.
So we're missing one little piece, and that is tilt the tip of the bead out
Oh,
because we're creating a pocket. So you were almost there. Now I'm going to take, I think this is my last one for this row. Make sure you do neck circles before you start this. So I'm bringing my bead all the way up, getting out any potential flyaways, sliding the bead all the way up to maximum tension. I still see another flyaway, so I got that out of the way. I pull it down slightly, and I tilt the top of the bead out to create the pocket, and then I clamp. Okay? So now that that part's done, I'm just gonna look at my row here, and I'm gonna assess, does this look even to me? Do any beads need to be moved up a little bit? I feel that it looks pretty good. I was considering potentially moving this bead up, but the pocket is really nice on that. So I'm gonna keep it. So then I put my finger underneath all of these beads. Don't worry about it being super clean already.
mm-hmm.
Grab the midsections of the hair, lift it up, and then clean it up with the comb. And Bola, we may have to restart this exact same Zoom.
Okay, after
But
30.
yeah, but if not, I'm gonna upgrade. If it gives me the option to upgrade, I'm gonna upgrade right now.
Okay.
So then I clip this away. I've got my infinity weft that I could cut into two pieces, but
Mm-hmm.
sometimes if you fold it, it can work really well too. So what we're gonna do is grab another duckbill clip. This is the tricky part. This is the part a lot of people struggle with. And Jamie, you grabbed me these needles. So I keep my needles and little tiny
Mm-hmm.
clips
Clips.
right here in the same area because they're all like really small. So a lot of people will go like this. I personally don't like clipping this way, but I understand why people do. And I'm gonna show you so that you at least know how. So like, for example, this clip kind of needs to be moved out of the way. I'm actually clipping right through this natural hair and then grabbing. And then I can do the same thing over here. So that's one way to do it. I personally sometimes like to do this, but it can be too much weight
Mm-hmm.
and the weft can start to fall. So that's why a lot of people like this.
Wow.
So I kind of pushed myself to do it for you. So we'll take these guys back out. There's one more bead over here. You don't want to miss it. Okay, everything's laying flat now. So let's see if this measures out well. That looks pretty good. This would be an opportunity that if your client had medium density hair to do another row. Because if they have thin hair, this is perfect. One skinny infinity weft, but if they have medium density, you want to at least double up.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and use this duckbill clip to clamp right over top. So that's in position. We're gonna tuck this guy away for a second. And we're gonna unclamp this bead. So Jamie so kindly prepared this string for me, this thread. And what we did is tie it 3 times
Mm-hmm.
on the needle. And then we created this nice little anchor.
Mm-hmm.
So this was tied up about 4 or 5 times.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna tuck this through the bead, pulling it all the way through until we get to that anchor. And this string can actually get really tangled and out of control if you don't use the straightener to straighten it. So I'm clamping this down. That way, this string will not come loose because of that anchor. We're gonna unclamp this, clip it over here, and we're looking for the top of this thread. So this is kind of in the way here. We're gonna pin this up, and now that it's up, we can clip it to the side. So this part gets a little bit tricky. And Jamie, I want you to, you see that light? Yeah, it has a charger underneath the power button.
Okay.
I want you to bring that closer to my laptop. Find that charger that can go into my laptop and plug it in. Okay, so I'm actually taking the tip of this needle and I'm looking at the side. Let's see if I can get this zoomed in even a little bit more. No, it's actually like the same one as my phone. So I'm taking it to the side here. And this is going to be your anchor piece. So this piece is pretty important. Once you have this loop, then you can go 1, 2, 3. Be careful when you're pulling this because you want it to like close right at the top of the weft, and sometimes it'll close sooner if you're a little too quick. So I'm gently guiding this down. And boom, I created my anchor knot. So if you have a little more corner that you want to sew into place, you can do one more on the outside of the bead. And you see I'm putting it in between here. And when I lift, I'm going straight up. Because if you take it out, it's going to start to make this seam look unorganized. Versus if you go up every time, it's going to look really, really nice and neat. So the cord should be upstairs in my bathroom. Thank you. Okay, now I'm taking out this clip, clipping it away. And then we can see the bead here again, right? Okay, perfect. It is giving me an opportunity to upgrade.
Oh, great.
Jamie, will you also grab my, oh, never mind, I got my backpack, I got my wallet right here. If you see a blue credit card, debit card, grab that on my desk. See if it'll let me. 13 annually. We're just gonna do the year. Allows 100 panels. Engage with 5,000 participants. Oh, these are add-ons. Okay. Place Pro Plus.
Trying to make a cup of tea.
Go right
I-
ahead.
But I'm right here.
Yep, so take that black top out and put it in there. And you didn't end up seeing a blue credit card up there, did you? That's okay. And then bring that closer and plug it into the computer. Will you go check for me one more time to see if that card is up there? Yeah. It should be like on top of the ledge by my desk. Please update or cancel your changes. It should be like by the mail. Yeah, in that pink bin. It's not going to be in there, it's going to be next to it. Mm-mm-mm. You found it? Oh, thank you. She's still here. She just made some tea. And then can you plug this in because it's not charging yet? So plug it in around that corner.
I mean, the black thing's plugged in.